we have chosen. Hey,
What's going on, people? I'm gonna turn my headphones down a little bit. What's cracking?
Hey.
I'm being like Reek today. I'm gonna hold my mic. Now I can lean back like Fat Joe.
It's better.
And I'm not a gangster. And I do dance.
You don't have to be a
Sometimes.
gangster.
And I also lean back.
You don't have to be a gangster. You do have to pull up your pants.
Yep, I had to tell somebody that today. I was like, bro, I don't want to see your underwear.
Be
What?
like that.
One of my staffs. Bees like that, like you said.
Shouldn't, but it do.
Right.
And what can you say?
All right. I think we might have to keep that title because I'm still getting those heavy vibes from the kid.
What?
The selfish and lonely vibes.
Like,
I'm saying though, I think it's a valid question. Does selfish mean lonely? Can you be selfish and not lonely?
it doesn't always.
But
Well, I don't know.
I'm
not
trying.
a scientist or
A sociologist.
Yeah, I'm not a sociologist.
I mean, yeah, true. I mean,
I
I don't know. I feel like on a level, we all kind of are and or should be, but are not, and therefore suffer unnecessarily. But that's a whole other bag.
Yeah, but I don't know. Selfishness it's one of those things that we all have it in us. It just takes something to bring it out usually.
Right.
Unfortunately, that something is usually something like not fun.
Something traumatic.
Traumatic. Yeah, something traumatic.
Yeah.
And then it's usually either F the world, I'm a walking erection, turn around, where it's like, yeah, no love to anyone.
Do you just say walking erection?
Yeah, it's a line from a song.
All right.
It's either that or I don't know.
Well,
I'm
I can tell you right
legit- I
now,
don't
I'm already more selfish. Ask me if I care.
know. I bet you don't.
Nope.
But
Not a one wee bit. Not a bit.
no, facts. Selfishness is it's understood in different ways
True.
because it's taught in different ways. So everybody just has to find the way that makes the most sense to them, and then try to apply. I guess I don't know.
I feel like I need you to be more specific, my guy. Or are you not trying to be specific right now? I respect that too. I'm just saying. I had to ask.
I mean, being selfish is hard for me because I don't know how to be selfish. In my
You think so?
mind. I don't think I know how to.
I think you do.
Necessarily. I have an idea of it.
Yeah.
My idea of selfish is like selfish. Like,
Right. So I feel like it connotes, has a negative connotation. And selfish isn't always negative.
I know. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
So like
being selfish isn't always negative, but
people are gonna
you
respond to
have
it that way. You got I mean
And it's not about people's response. I'm a weird guy. I was reading my birth chart today. I'm a really weird guy.
your
And I
birth
know
chart, where'd you get it from? The interwebs.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
I got a astrologer for you, but go ahead.
really?
Yeah.
Like an actual astrologer.
Yeah.
Oh, well, plug me in, please.
I took some notes. He hit me with some shit. I was like, oh.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, how do
please.
you know about that?
I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was
dope.
reading my stuff. I don't know. I
Kyle
feel
put me on.
as far as my understanding of what the words meant, I'm kind of a walking conundrum.
Break it down.
How can I say, like, I have, it said a lot of things like people that are born in the time and solstice and stuff that I was born in
Yeah.
have certain traits, and then they also have conflicting traits. So I could either be this or I could either be that, like literally.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
But
how does
that's
that help?
you said what?
I was like, how does this help?
Because it lets you know that you can choose. That's what's beautiful. Because you could be channeled in, but now you have choice. The paradox of choice.
Yeah, but it was like, I mean, I don't know. I guess I have to show you because I'm confused.
Oh, well, homie told me, he was like, all the stuff that you read in the charts is like tendencies.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to play out that way. So it's like, if you are purposeful or deliberate about doing something else, you can do something else. But like, this is what will happen if this is what will tend to happen. And if you want something else, you just got to work. So it's like, all right,
Not yet.
I don't mind working.
Yeah, I know that. I know it's not like just set in stone, because that would be very depressing for a lot of people. If what you read was just what it was. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm trying to learn how to like understand what all it means, so that I can actually do something with it. Well, I mean, I don't know. That sounded weird.
Not really. You try to understand so you can make moves. I would say make moves, understand later.
Yeah, that's why I said it sounded weird, because it's like I don't need to understand to do stuff, but like it helps.
What? Having the understanding?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I guess for me it's like a chicken and egg thing, because too often people wait to have the understanding to do anything, and then action just brings about understanding. Like it provided you reflect on the action, but reflection itself, I feel like, can only take you so far. But when you act and reflect, then you really get to come to understanding, and then it kind of, all the different synergies come to make sense. But you got to be doing stuff, and then it's like, oh, okay. Like you can't, because through action you're going to experience polarities: good stuff, bad stuff, good stuff, bad stuff. And then like, that's the only way you know what's good is by knowing what's bad, and vice versa. And so, but you understand it through reflection.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was about to hit me with like a reekism, a profound reekism.
No, that's what makes it weird. It's like I can reflect and understand things.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily have to do them to understand them. I mean, there's another level of understanding to when you do stuff, because you actually have the experience. But like, I feel like I'm good at reading the room.
Yeah.
So like,
so you already got the game in check. If you can read the room.
yeah, but I can read the room, but I don't know, man.
But what?
I don't know.
Something. Come on.
I be reading the wrong room, I guess.
What?
I don't know, man.
How you read the wrong room if you in the room? You got the VR goggles on.
Probably. Yeah, actually, that's probably a good
Walking
way to
around
look
bumping
at it.
into stuff.
That's right. I'm not bumping into stuff, but like, I don't know. I'm not always in the same room that everybody else is in. But I am.
It's probably a good thing.
Nah, yeah, it is. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I don't know how to put it. Weird.
All right.
That's why I don't like talking to people, because my verbiage.
That's why you should, so you can practice. You can help you, or you can journal. Journaling helps a lot too. It help you dial in your
I do need to start journaling, but talking doesn't work because people just stop caring.
I mean, not gonna lie, that's probably true. Because people have their own problems. So after a certain point, they're gonna be like,
that's why I don't even talk in the first place. I'm like, what you care about what I got going on?
I mean, I feel you. Or was what it? Damon John said, "Don't tell people your problems because 80% don't care and 20% are glad you have them."
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't even trying to tell people about
Even
what you
people
call.
that be acting like they care about your problems.
They don't give a fuck. I already
They
know.
don't care at all.
All
Don't
right.
care at all. It sucks.
Let's jump into this. Does it? Cause it teaches you how to be selfish and put yourself first.
Not really, because I'm Like I don't know. I was raised to care about things, so I'm trying to break out of that cycle. So it's kind of hard to be selfish.
Interesting.
I'm trying to like not.
I mean,
pay attention to everybody else.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
it's hard. It's difficult. It's not difficult. It's just taxing.
Caring about other people, 100%.
Caring about other people is definitely taxing, and it's like, I'm sure there's a relief, and I'm looking forward to that relief of when you just don't care no more about nobody.
Well, the relief is when you just put yourself first, and you. It's not that you don't care about other people. You just know to put yourself first, because ultimately you can't help nobody unless you help yourself first.
That I know.
So if you're fucked up, you can't do nothing but give people bad juju. For real, for real.
No, that is true.
So
That is definitely true.
So yeah, you just gotta be selfish enough to get yourself into position. And you know, then you can spread the wings and shelter some baby chicks. Like the mother bird does. Today's album. Even though I'm probably blocking this joint. The Alchemist. A doctor, painter, and an alchemist walk into a bar. That is the name of the album. I want to know the punchline.
There probably is no punchline.
There might not be. Well, I'm sure there is on track 4. That's West Side Gun.
Stained Glass. Yes. 10 tracks.
10 tracks.
17 minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely a beat tape. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll get our track with just the West Side ad libs. Hey yo, and that's it. Nothing else. Hey yo.
It's probably likely.
I hope this is a trend of like big name producers putting out beat tapes. Well, first I hope it's really good. Secondly, I hope it starts a trend of producers putting out beat tapes. That'd
Going
be
back
fire.
to the roots, because they all used to do it.
Really?
I mean, that's how a lot of producers I know about like kind of got on, is they used to be shopping around beat tapes to rappers.
Oh yeah. I mean, they had beat tapes like that, but I mean like actually putting them on DSPs. So like it's its own body of music. I mean, Flying Lotus, that was his thing for a minute. Or I mean, that's just, he makes albums. I'm trying to think of who else really does just instrumental albums, but is also a producer. I think it's rare. Like I think if Just Blaze put his energy towards I feel like a beat tape kind of diminishes what it could be. But yeah, like an instrumental album, you know what I'm saying, where he's really orchestrating and arranging and stuff, like almost with like classical orchestration, but just hip hop. I feel like Just Blaze would really, really do a good job with that. Hit Boy would do a good job with that. Fucking Boy Wonder would do a good job with that. Could you imagine? Just slaps back and forth, and then hit you with the ill R&B move, and then slaps.
Oh yeah, that would be sick.
Wonder, what up?
There's some producers out there that could definitely just drop their beats alone.
Yeah.
There's some producers out there that are carrying some high name artists by literally producing their entire projects.
Yeah.
And letting them croon over them. But
track 1.
Yeah, let's get into this track.
Blank Canvas. Hey yo. Oh shit. Okay. Let me fix this routing. I apologize, y'all. It's late. It's not late. I'm just making excuses. That's the other thing you gotta do. That's rule number 1. Being selfish. Don't make excuses. Change your life.
I'm not very helpful in this field because I'm trying.
So, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sounded interesting. The bass sounded good.
Yeah.
3 notes.
I feel like either he's coming in with some slaps or it's gonna be one of those no drums tracks. I need slaps though. I need some like Wonder slaps.
It's only 1 minute, so
It might not.
it might not. You never know. I liked it though.
Me too.
Didn't like it. So
It's at least blue. I didn't love it. I liked it though.
yeah, we can go blue.
Like, do we need to turn it up? Is that what's missing right now? Do we need some more volume? There's no snare. There's no snare in my headphones.
Probably that one alone was just kind of.
I mean, intro.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
A minute and a second.
I turned it up anyway. Track 2, The Equation. Do experiment.
All my art I do experiment.
They don't paint pictures, they just
Do experiment.
Yep. Nope.
They don't paint pictures. They just.
Trace me.
Hey. Legendary line.
It is. You know what legendary line I've been reciting for the last 2 days?
What?
6 shots, close range, never touch me. Divine intervention. I feel like Kobe at the line after he tore his Achilles.
That's funny. Hey, that's an interesting feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. I mean,
I didn't forget, but like I wasn't
I
thinking
know.
about it.
nah, and I don't take no offense to it. Like when I was in yesterday.
See, that's what I mean.
What?
Right there. Just myself. Unnecessary apologizing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And it was a genuine apology that was unnecessary.
Yeah, because I know you didn't mean nothing by it, so the apology's not needed. I also don't expect you to keep a running log of like my tragedies.
I don't try to keep a running log. I just like to let people know that I be listening
Fair.
and that I'm attentive to what is going on.
Right.
I know I can't save the day. You can't. Ain't nobody trying to be saved out here.
All right.
Well, everybody's trying to be saved, but ain't nobody trying to tell people they trying to be saved.
I mean, I wish more people realized they could save themselves.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
part.
kicker.
That is definitely a
Cause like
keynote.
yesterday when I went in, they were like, "Why are you here?" And I was like, "Where else would I be?" They're like, "Well, I would need a day." I'm like, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
for what? What are you gonna do? I don't know. Just be at home. I'm like, okay. For what? like
Yeah. When you sit at home, you think about it.
Yeah, I was still thinking about it yesterday towards the end of the day, but it's also like, it's one of those things where, it's not about what happens to you, it's how you interpret it.
Yeah.
And so it was like, oh, what if I didn't duck? Then I was like, nigga, I did, and I'm here, and like, I can still get it in.
Yeah.
So let's get it in.
Yeah, it's all about perspective.
Yeah.
It does all come back down to perspective. It's that's like the most important thing. It's how you look at things, right? Because everything is, we're all just reflections of light.
Be feeling like God was trying to call my bluff. I was like, yeah, I'm locked in. He's like, oh, word? Are you? How locked in are you?
Boom. Straight like that. Now be like that. And definitely be like that.
I'm extra locked in now. That's why I was already putting together tomorrow's episode. It's just like, yo, anything can happen at any time. I ain't playing around no more. We gotta execute.
Yeah. That is a factual statement right there. Execution.
Yes, sir.
Execution.
Sound Execution TV. That's actually why I named it that.
That makes sense.
That multi-layered meaning. I'm mad good at stuff like that. Those double entendres.
That definitely makes sense. All right. Track 2. The Equation.
We did that one already. I mean,
We did?
clearly we didn't like it. Give that a white.
Yeah. Sorry.
Flirting with depth. Track 3.
Flirting with depth.
His first pictures were abstractions, more or less geometric, more or less hard edge, more or less bright colors.
So being 3 in, I'm getting more of a sense of what he's doing. because I mean, obviously, like him coming in with slaps would be too predictable. He's trying stuff. I think he's trying to make his version of donuts. You know what I'm saying? Or trying some Flying Lotus stuff. You know, all the other, which I think will eventually help his production a lot.
Maybe this album is the punchline of a doctor, a painter, and an alchemist walk into a bar, and this is what happens. This is what they come up with.
You could be right.
Maybe that's what he's saying about himself. He's like, I look at myself as a doctor, a painter, and an alchemist, and I drink a lot.
Does he?
I don't know.
I see you got those KRKs though. Does everyone have those?
Yeah.
All right. Either way, that's like blue for me.
Yeah.
Also, did
What?
on the Action Bronson joint, I was watching it back, like part of it, trying to find a good clip, and I came across the end, and I was like, yeah, it's because you were like, it was 6, 5, and 1, and I was like, yeah, this is 3, this is 2, this is 1, and then so I was like, yeah, 18, 15, and 1. I was like, yo, 2 times 5 is not 15, fam.
Nah.
That is not that math.
Not at
But
all.
I said it, and niggas just ran with it, and I never even noticed.
I probably didn't even catch it myself.
Nah, clearly, because the paper still has it on there. Because I went to check. I was like, yo, did we catch this? No.
Oh, wow.
No. So that joint ended up with like a 2.7. It's probably more like a 2.3. But whatever.
Oh.
It's still in the, because what do we say? 2.5 to 3 is the green. And then 2 to 2.5 is the blue.
2 to 5 is a blue. Yep. 2.5 to 3 is a green. Yeah. And everything under is.
Well, like 1.5 to 2 is a white. And then after that, it's trash.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds about right.
We give that one blue. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Stained Glass featuring West Side Gun. Hey, yo.
Why does it do so well? Because of the art. That's what I'm saying. I put art first. I put art first before everything.
Wait, you say you put what first? Puts what first?
I didn't even hear it.
Dang, I
was
want to run it
listening
back.
the Gunshots.
I know. Now we got some slaps. 4 tracks in. I feel like you could have done the experimental stuff later and started with the slaps, get everybody engaged. I'm running it back.
Why does it do so well?
Why?
Because of the art.
Because of the art.
That's what I'm saying. I put art first. I put art first before.
Yo,
I put Earth first.
but that actually, if that's West Side Gun talking, that's in perfect alignment with your thesis.
I put Earth first.
No, art first.
Oh, art. That's what he said. I thought he said Earth.
And he's the accent. Art.
Oh.
But art first. Everything I do, I put art first. What you said? You said West Side is the artist. You said Benny just got super bars, and I forget what you said about West Side. Not West Side, sorry. West Side's the artist. Conway. I forget what you said about Conway.
Conway's a storyteller.
Right.
He got shot in the mouth.
Conway's a storyteller. West Side's the artist, and Benny's just will bar you
He's
to
the
death.
rapper. Yeah. I put art first.
See,
Don't make it pretty.
you be seeing shit. You don't.
I know
You
I
ain't have
be
to go.
seeing
You
shit.
ain't even have to go to the astrologist.
I know I be seeing shit. I just
Reading
be
birth chart.
hoping that the shit that I see is what I'm actually seeing.
Oh, see, that's why you fucked up. It is. You wouldn't be able to see it. If you see it, it's real.
See, why gotta be letting me see stuff like that? Because I don't need to be seeing it.
Yeah, you do. Everybody can't see that. That's why I said you like the only person I know that could pull off the barbecue sandals and crew socks. Like, you just different. You gotta own that. So if you see it, move with it. You'll see. It'll play out. That's what it is. See, that's what it is. You got the inner voice. You don't listen to it. That's all. That's what got you fucked up. Promise.
Track 5. Wait, that's a green.
Yeah, definitely agree.
Nah, you're right. You're definitely right. The inner voice is it's gotten louder over the years. It's because I'm fucking lonely, man.
Nah, I mean, yeah, that could be a reason, but I'm trying that inner voice is that blessing, because that inner voice don't steer you wrong.
Oh no, I said that backwards.
It's getting quieter.
Nah, he's getting louder.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I'm getting quieter.
That's fine.
It is.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Speaking of which, you know, Wayne called Jacob Blake in the hospital and bought him a wheelchair and a van.
$1,000 ban.
No, Van.
Oh, Van. Oh,
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Like, and apparently, that was like his favorite rapper, but just like, just called him up, like called him on the phone in the hospital. It's like, yeah, I got you. That's
real.
Yep.
Lil Wayne also. I was gonna sneeze. Lil Wayne also allowed Skip Bayless to rent his Lamborghini Urus 2 years ago when they were in Miami, like for like the Super Bowl or something.
He rented it from Wayne.
Well, not rented it, but
Just
Wayne let him use it for the weekend, and Skip was excited because that's like the most like expensive, like luxurious car.
Skip Bunsless.
That he probably no, actually that's cap. Cause I think Skip got an Aston, or had one.
Listen,
Skip knows about cars.
Everything you're naming right now, I was looking up earlier. I'm not gonna go too deep into the conversation, but yo, it's like it's doable, mad doable. It's gonna be crazy. You'll see.
Everything I was naming earlier.
Not everything you were naming just right now. I was
cars?
researching. Yeah.
Oh no, I know Astons are very possible.
Giving off the
Astons are very possible. Very possible.
Listen, I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for life right now.
I bet you are.
I'm excited for life right now.
I'm excited for you.
Listen, not many people are.
Because people don't celebrate success.
Did we talk about that before?
Celebrating success?
Yeah, but in terms of like
For
jealousy being stupid, because if somebody in your circle is winning, then you're winning by definition because you're around that person.
Yeah, no, we never talked about that. I never understood not encouraging your friends to
be great.
To be great and like not helping them be great. Because like, why wouldn't you? Like, if
because they're holding on to their excuses.
True.
So like, if me and you are partners and grew up in the same place and you start winning, I can't encourage you, because if I encourage you, then I look bad because we came up in the same place. So we had the same, mostly same experience, mostly same obstacles.
Opportunities.
Yeah. And so, granted, some people do get just extraordinary opportunities on the side, but for the most part, like, there's average people that win from all type of situations all the time. And it's like, if one person made it out, then somebody else could also. And so like,
that's factual.
People hate because they want to be able to hold on to their rationale for why they can't perform or haven't performed. But like, for me, my homies is winning. Like, I want them to win, because also, like, if that's my homie and he's winning, I'm winning too. Just because, like, if he's that high value of a person or that high performing of a person and he still fucks with me, then that means that he at least sees some of that at me. So whatever he's achieving, I can achieve, and vice versa. Like, whatever I'm achieving, the folks I'm around, I feel like I see that in them. And so I would hope that they're happy for me, because I want the same thing for them, whether they surpass me or whatever. Like, do it. Get it.
No, yeah. I'm always for success.
Show up every day, and whatever it is. Success. If you want to be like the best bus driver MTA ever had, by all means, win that Employee of the Month every month.
Stay in your lane.
I would hope that, they could think bigger, but everybody has different objectives.
Everybody has their own dreams. Everybody got their own dreams.
Yeah.
And everybody's dreams are whatever their dreams are. So go achieve them.
Yerp. All right. The beginning and the end.
The painting from your the canvas becomes a field of action in which the artist makes his gestures.
I like where that's going.
Yeah, I did as well. It sounds like it could be either mad techno-y or EDM,
right?
Or real hip-hoppy, grimy. Either way, I like those directions.
Respect.
I'm wondering what this talking is from.
What are we giving it, though? Do we green like it? Do we blue like it?
I'll say green, because I keep seeing the color green every time I look around.
It's one of my favorite colors.
That is interesting.
Is it?
A lot of people that I Yeah, I know a lot. I guess a lot of people that I know enjoy the color green. Green screen.
Hey,
They
can't see the green screen.
They can't.
Nope.
Towel.
What?
It's a towel.
Okay, that works.
It's a towel with the album on it. We get shipped these towels.
I mean, some of these covers would look dope.
They would. They'd be just cool beach towels, cool whatchamacallit, tapestries.
Like the Bronson joint, it looked like
It was a painting. It was literally a painting.
No, it is, but because of the colors and the contrast, it was almost Sesame Street like. The way it made everything look. That's always fun to see. And then how the Alicia joint made everything look mad sophisticated just because of the way it was shot.
We were in one of those neo soul
Right.
spots that sells incense and herbal tea.
What tea?
Herbal.
Try to catch him. All right. Track 6. Rainforest, Dance of Elements.
A painter is a kind of choreographer of space.
I like that a lot.
I might have to give that a green because I got goosebumps.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I don't know why. If I like that a lot.
You said a painter is a kind of a choreographer.
He did.
That's...
I want to go sit in the forest for a couple of hours.
That's dope. You might want to wait till it gets a little colder. Mosquitoes be out there.
See, that's the
Especially in
thing,
this
though. Like, I
mid-Atlantic
want to
region.
stay out there. Like, I don't want to come back.
Oh, yeah, get you a cabin then.
That could work.
Move to Montana. I showed you the pictures, right?
Montana is...
Wait, did I show you the pictures?
No.
Oh, okay, I'll show them to you.
Montana is an interesting place.
One of our friends went to like Yellowstone or whatever and was sending mad pictures. And it was beautiful. Like, I wanted to pack up and be out.
I definitely want to go to one of those middle America states and just enjoy the scenery for a few days. Just enjoy not being around.
Oh, I'm trying to get some land.
Oh, yeah, that too.
And like build something.
That too. That's always the goal, is land.
All right.
But, yeah, I would enjoy to go look at a super pink fuchsia sky just for hours. And all I see is a bison.
Just
like
one bison.
Yeah, that's like the only life form I see other than me.
What a bee.
Yeah, maybe a wolf, just a lone wolf.
That might be scary. You know, wolves are big.
They are, but they're still dogs, pack-minded.
Yes, which is why seeing a lone wolf would be a little, because they're like, they on some other shit because they're by themselves.
True.
They might not have eaten in weeks.
But he also might
days.
have been shamed. So he might be like, I deserve to die. He might just be wandering, looking to take that fight that just takes him out.
It's possible. Oh, you know what's funny? My homie Rob, shout out Rob. He was like, yo, I see your man holding his mic. I have this if you want it. And I was like, nah, he does that by choice.
Yeah, this is by choice. Thank you, Rob. But I'm different.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
I like to do things that most people wouldn't do. Just, that was funny. That was a part of my chart too. It was like, sometimes you like to just stir up controversy for entertainment. And I was like, yeah,
I can see that.
I definitely like.
You're not
but
very
not
aggressive
like,
about it.
Nah. And that was another thing. It was like, I'm very subtle and tactical with how I stir up my controversy.
So you're a passive aggressive antagonizer?
Yeah. That's why I was like, it's like a walking conundrum.
No, that makes perfect sense. There's mad passive aggressive antagonizers. That's hilarious.
But like, I don't feel like I be.
That nigga said you ain't shit. What?
I don't feel like I be antagonizing. I just be letting people know how I see it.
Fair.
And I see it real. So like,
fair.
I'm gonna tell people they real side. I'm gonna tell people my real side, and I'm be like, do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. I'm rocking with you, but do what you gotta do.
All right, track 7, Rays of Light, Stargate Travel.
These represent the 7 chakras of the body. The human body must also be tuned to them in order to travel through the stomach.
I like the way the drums came in.
Yeah.
This is definitely giving me strong Donuts vibes. Strong Dilla vibes.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that. We can go green on that one.
All right, he's coming back because it was looking sus at first.
What, this?
Yeah, though it didn't start off very strong.
Oh yeah, it's very experimental. Very soundy. That's why Westside is the only other person on it, because Westside probably saw the art in it.
Right.
I was like, I'll be a part of it.
Because the art.
Artist first. Isolated Spaces, track 8.
And then there were just a few isolated places where somebody was willing to sit with the work. And there was the open door, and that's all there was.
Yeah.
It sounds like an art gallery.
Yeah. Very suave.
With a grand piano in the middle. Black tie affair.
A very black art gallery. The blues.
Why you always gotta bring race into it? Fucking with you. All right, track 9, Risk.
I don't know.
All right, I tried to cheat a little bit. It did seem like it was about to come in with a heavy bass came in. No telling what it was gonna do. It might have been like an under bass.
Underbass.
What?
Underbass?
Yeah, like where it's not like notes. It's just a low frequency sound just to give the track body. So it's just like boom. Like imagine like an 808 but without the kick part. It just like makes it feel big. That's what it sounded like to me. In that half a second, I heard it. Outside of that, I don't really care.
I liked it. It was weird. I like weird things. I'm probably gonna enjoy this entire thing.
Quite possibly.
Like very much so. But we can go white. Since you didn't.
It doesn't sound like you liked it at all.
I mean, you didn't sound like you really cared for it at all. I liked it. I like most things.
Well, we can split the difference. We can split the difference. I figured you were gonna write blue. I mean, do you green like it or do you blue like it?
I don't know. I just like it. We can go blue.
Interesting.
Blue is fine. All right. Track 10. The last stage.
And thinking a lot about it. Well, why is this art and why is this not art? I think there are various stages in the life of a teacher, and I think the last...
Various stages in the life of a teacher.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's profound. That's
It
all
is.
I have to say.
Oh, that joint was coming in heavy. I like it.
I like it as well. I definitely like it as well.
Was that the guy who played Thanos?
His voice?
Yeah.
I don't know, because his voice was like altered.
Thanos' voice?
Thanos's.
Not really.
I think. Oh, I don't know. That didn't really sound like him to me.
No.
I wasn't really paying attention to the sound of his voice. But yeah, I like that. I like that.
Now I feel like I need to look up whoever played him. It's gonna piss me off.
Definitely like that. All right, 10 tracks. Let's do some math.
Ooh, we got 5 greens out of it. It looks like.
More than 5.
Maybe I can't see. Oh, that was a green behind the chord. All right. Oh, we got 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
Very.
Considering the way it started out. I don't think we answered our question though.
What was our question?
Does selfish mean lonely? Does being selfish make you lonely?
Does being selfish make me lonely? Yeah.
Interesting. Why?
I don't like being selfish.
I wrote a tweet about that the other day. I was like, stop doing stuff for people and see who still comes around. That's hilarious.
I'll probably get text here and there from a few folks.
Well, you also don't.
Some people will pull up on me still.
Yeah.
Some people are still like just checking on me, but like the consistency at which I talk to people, no, that'll completely go away.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
But people was like, there are some people that still just check in on me and say what's up. When I think about that, I guess that was more of a rhetorical question.
What was?
Stop doing stuff for people and see how many. Well, it wasn't a question at all.
No, it was a statement. It was just like it's similar to what you said. Like you feel like if you being selfish would result in loneliness, and that was what I noticed. Because sometimes it's like people on a level, no one's gonna spend time with someone they're not getting anything from, and like I don't really spend time with people that I don't admire in some way, but I don't. And a lot of folks that are kind of maybe not in the inner circle, but at least that first ring out, a lot of their interactions with me are like, what can you do? Or like, hey, I need you to look out. And now I'm at the point where it's just like, no, like, you shouldn't even be asking for this, but I've created an environment where you feel comfortable asking me to do things that shouldn't happen, or that you can do for yourself.
Yeah.
No, I'm cool on that. We're not doing that no more.
Yeah, I
screw that shit.
No. I'm I guess the most trustworthy out of most of my friends. Well, not trustworthy, but yeah, I would say I'm the most trustworthy because I don't be telling people stuff, and I'm just the most reliable because I can do the most. I feel like I might not be the best at anything in particular, but I can do a wide majority of things substantially. Yeah, people just like to ask me for stuff, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's out of convenience, but they know I enjoy helping people because I usually offer to help first.
Right.
And then they get comfortable asking.
So is it helping because you want to help, or you helping because you feel like you have to validate yourself?
I don't feel like I have to validate myself.
Right.
Like that's why I feel like I'm a walking conundrum, because like I don't feel insecure about myself,
right,
and my capabilities,
right,
and like the shit that I offer.
Yeah.
Because I know what I have to offer. It just be like, I don't know. I guess I care too much when people don't necessarily care about it. And I just be like, well, why not? It's like, I'm cold. It's like, So, and then I don't know. It's weird. You feel like you have to. I don't feel like I have to do anything. I just do it because I know I can. Like, that's also a thing too. Like, that's why I feel like people like working with me, because like if I usually if I see something that kind of just needs to be done, I'll just do it.
All right.
Especially if I'm capable, because it's like it needs to be done. Boom, it's done. Like, it's just, and most people just kind of only do what they're told and what they're asked. Versus I'll take the extra step. Just in general, in most cases.
You sound like a go. Oh, my bad. You're not done. Go ahead.
I sound like a go-getter.
Yeah, but finish what you were saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess people like having me on their team, but I guess I gotta start making people prove to me why they should be on my team a little bit more.
Okay.
But it's not even about that.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, that's basically, you said it a lot more eloquently than I did. But same thing, like, I'm on a lot of people's teams because they know I can do stuff. But it's like, who's really on my team? And it's just like, how, and I don't even fault them at this point in my life. I don't really fault them for not being on my team. Like, 'cause everybody that I show up for doesn't necessarily show up for me.
That's kind of why I've been having like these. That's kind of been the main thought on my head for like the last month or 2 months.
Yeah.
It's just like,
That's just life.
yeah, especially in my circle of people that I'm not gonna say, well, yeah, that I spend most of my time, not most of my time with, but like that I spend ample time with, ain't too many, if any, people in that circle that I can ever think that the level of effort that I put in will be reciprocated. And it's like,
really? None of them?
Not the level that I know I'm putting in.
That's interesting.
Because I know what it feels like to be half-assed on. Yeah. And I know what it looks like to go all out for somebody. Right. So, yeah, I don't think there's.
That's interesting.
Anyone necessarily, and that possibly could be my problem. Is I don't trust nobody.
Right.
I don't give nobody the opportunity to. But people ain't built like me, to where like they like care.
Yeah.
You know. Like, yeah. And that's the weird thing. It's like I don't be trying to force my care on people. I just do. Mm. So then when people don't, especially as much as I do, it just be like, why the fuck am I trying? But at the same time, it's like, because that's you. Don't stop being you. Right. But then it's like, all right, but you're not the only one. It's like 80 y'all motherfuckers. Just,
yeah, I think that's what I was alluding to even a couple episodes ago when I was saying like at this point I'm not having no relationships if there's not some kind of alignment. Like if folks aren't trying to get in the boat and help me paddle in the same direction, then what's the point? And that's like that's like relationships and also like my friendships. So even like my homies, to your point about cheering people on, we have 3 completely different career paths and entrepreneurship paths, but when we check in, it's like, yeah, kill that shit. Like, okay, word, I see you moving, if you need something, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? And so like even just that motivation, that spark, that example that they set by doing what they're doing, and vice versa that I set by doing what I'm doing, is like that's helping me paddle.
It's like there's certain people that say if you need something, holler at me. I can actually holler at you. Like, yeah, you're saying this, but you ain't like,
yeah, it's cap. I know.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that's like, yeah, if you need anything, let me know. And that's just kind of out of the kindness of their heart to just say that. And it's like,
is that the kindness of their heart if they're just saying that superficially?
No, I'm saying that's as like, far as the kindness of their heart goes. Is
kindness of their neck.
Yeah, it's like Louis C.K., even though he's a controversial comedian, he has this joke where he's talking about how he always offers his first class seat to like a military person on the plane. Yeah. Well, he never
hoping they don't take it.
He's like, he never actually did it, but he always thinks about it, and the thought of him doing it makes him feel good about himself. And that's what I think most people be having, that thought when they like say, oh, if you need anything, let me know, I'll be here for you. Then they get to walk away and be like, wow, I'm a good friend. For what? Yeah. It just be killing me.
Yeah. I feel that. And
my opinion, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
My thing is, man, like if you're a friend, I shouldn't have to say, hey, if you need me, like,
I
let
agree.
me know.
I agree with that.
It's just known. And I think it's just known with me that like you can just ask and I got you because I care about you. And it's starting to get to that point where it's like I'm starting to see it ain't reciprocated or being reciprocated. So I'm guessing.
Well, like, I hope I got you, fam.
Nah, yeah.
All right.
Like I said, there's the people that they are. Well, I don't ask for much anyway, so that's also makes it tricky. But like, if I know who I can ask for help,
word,
and I ask questions to people that I trust will at least try to give me an answer or try to direct me into the answer or help me solve it.
Yeah, because really, you've been a part of like 3 of my more major projects.
Yeah. No question. It's just like, all right.
Word.
Out there in booty shorts in the cold. White joints too. Them pics came out
All
fire
white,
though.
all white, no socks.
Pics is crazy.
My
though.
man got on all white, no socks.
All white, no socks, 2 small shoes.
Oh,
I was out there. It
Facts.
was fun though. It was fun.
Word.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And blossom into a whole nother career.
whole nother career.
I love it.
That's
I'd
what I'm
clap,
saying.
but I'll
See,
fucking
I
do
enjoy
mine.
stuff like that. I enjoy going out and doing stuff. But that's what I'm saying. I'm down to help my friends, but it's like we gonna like if you're gonna do it, let's do it.
Right.
Like,
I'm with you.
And I'm with you if we're gonna do it.
Right.
And that's why I be hesitant to ask for help because be like, yeah.
Yeah, I get right. That's actually a really good point. So
I'm gonna do it.
What that made me think of is like the selfishness. I feel like an appropriate level of selfishness is like where, let's say you ask me to do something and me knowing I don't want to do it and actually telling you no.
Yeah, I respect that.
Right. I feel like that's an
That I
appropriate level of
appreciate.
selfishness. It's like, no, I don't want to, or I got other stuff going on, and then
That
it's
I
like,
appreciate.
it's not me. Yeah, I'm gonna come help, and then I'm like mad, like 90 minutes late, and like going mad slow. Like, why did you even come, fam?
Yeah, why
or arguing with you when it's like, nah, actually, since you're late, can you meet me over here? Nah,
Yeah.
man, you said it was over the other place.
We always on break.
I went through that with one of my friends. I haven't really spoken to him since. Cause I was just like, this. I'm not about to argue with niggas about this. I asked for help, and I was like, he's like an hour late, and I was like, can you meet me over here? No, you said it was the other place. Why can't the person that you're doing this for do it? I'm like, because I said I would do it, and I asked you for help. So go to where I need you to be.
My mom used to hate me working in the yard with her.
The irony.
Yeah. Now all I do, but like, cause my mom is the type of person that like she likes to do things in camaraderie. Like if it's like we're gonna do something, oh let's do it together, and then it turns out to a hangout session. I don't talk when I do stuff. Like when I'm working or when I'm like I just come in and do it, and then when I'm done or when I'm close to done, then I'll start to engage or open up and stuff. But like if I'm doing something, I'm doing it because I want to do it. If I'm not doing something, then yeah, I'll mess around. Then you can always tell. But like it'd be weird. Like friends be wanting to. Like if you ask me to help them set up, I'm gonna just come set up.
Right.
Like, let's set up. Keep it funky with me. Keep it funky.
Yeah, I got on my dad about that a few years ago, cause I was down in Georgia, and he was like, "Yo, come through, let's hang out." And I pulled up, and he had like a list of chores, and I'm like, "Look, dog.
Yeah, relax.
If you want to hang, let's hang. If you need help doing stuff, just tell me. I'll come do it. But don't tell me to come hang because you want me to do chores. I'm not with the shits.
Yeah,
And
no, I don't like that.
we ain't had no problem since.
I definitely
Well, until they made him
don't
hang
like
up on me, but we were okay.
I mean, those ain't even problems. Those are real life situations.
Yeah.
And that's something that I'm learning as well. Is like, you can't be upset. Or like you can't take it personal and how people react. What? That just scratched my nipple.
No, this reminds me of one time. My homeboys, I'll just call him O. I forget how it came up in conversation in the group chat, but it has something to do with cheating on his girl. And he was like, the way he carries it is just like, yo, why are you mad about me cheating? Like, what are you gonna do when we have real problems? I never forgot it.
That's hilarious.
He was like, what if we have a kid and he's like handicapped? Like, if you trip about this, like what, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
it was just,
that's an interesting logic for a relationship that a young man possesses.
it was just like, I mean, that's, I don't really like using this word, but if you want to talk about being toxic in a relationship, that's like the ill toxic finesse. Like,
nah, yeah.
You tripping
He
about
made
me slanging
you
that thing, but
feel-
what are you going to do when we have real problems?
He made you feel like you weren't thinking about the things that are important. When you called him on his infidelity and lack of
really
trust.
matter?
And he's like, you don't trust me. You worried about this. What about when the kid don't
Right.
got problems? It's like, first of all, why are you thinking about the kid being handicapped? That should have been her follow-up question.
The
You got to hit
toxic
people
finesse.
with their own logic.
You right.
It only goes one question deep 9 times out of 10.
Toxic finesse.
Oh, yeah. You can't toxic finesse me. Usually I peep the toxicity.
I'm gonna Hopefully I remember to tag this part. I mean clip this part and I'm gonna tag him in it.
Man.
Oh god, it's hilarious.
Man, oh man.
But yeah, man, be more selfish. Be healthy selfish. Look out for yourself. Do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? If that means you're not drinking, so you don't go out with the drinkers no more. That's healthy selfish. Shit like
See,
that.
I'm temptations like that don't get. See,
but what I mean is like sometimes
dude,
some people can't
man.
go out with folks that drink and not drink, but then also when you decide to not drink, like
I can still see. I can have
people,
a good time.
People act. No, it's not even that. I'm saying people act like it's a problem.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. Sometimes they chilled out on me on that though, cause they started to realize I was the only one that actually saw what was going on. So like the next day when they need answers,
right?
It's like I better be on your side.
Tony Baker talked about that. He was like, I forget what he said it was. It might have been like being vegetarian, but something innocuous. Like, yeah, I don't eat meat, and people are like, fine. But then when you say like I don't drink, they're like, well, what happened? It's like, no, sorry, I don't consume poison. And they're like, they act like something had to happen to you for you to not drink. It's like,
oh, did you go to the hospital or something? It's like, nah, I just people die from that a lot. I'm good.
I decided I don't like how it feels.
It don't. I'm not gonna say it don't taste good. It don't.
Some of it does. Beer's gross. I don't like beer.
Most.
Guinness from the tap is delicious. First time I tried it was on my 21st birthday.
I've slowly become a Bud Light and a Blue Moon fan.
Tasted like ice cream. Can't do it.
What?
Bud or Blue Moon. I only like stouts, and that's really mostly just Guinness.
Funny enough, I'm not even that deep into. I know the difference between stouts.
Oh, just people just tell me
stuff.
I'm like, I want this one.
I'm told too. It's just
don't
something
remember.
that because I don't care. Because I'm not going to use the info.
Fair.
So it's like, oh, that's interesting.
Fair.
Next convo. Like that's the thing. If I ain't going to use the info, then I really don't care.
Respect.
I'll listen and give you the courtesy, and we'll have a convo. But like,
see, no, you got to be more selfish. I don't care about what you're saying right now.
Oh, I'll tell you that.
Let's talk about something else.
No, that's the thing. I'll tell you I don't care, but we can continue the conversation.
Oh, what?
People
That's
usually
weird.
choose to continue the conversation.
Oh, nah. If I don't care, I ain't trying to hear it.
Like, I'll be like, to be honest, I don't know what you're talking about right now, but interesting. Like,
that's when they put on their educational hat and start trying to inform you.
Facts. You'd be surprised at the PhDs that I know. I only know one person that's an actual doctor. Well, almost really an actual doctor.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
Yeah. Shout outs. MD.
Shout out Dr. Q.
MD? I don't know.
See? Could be an MD, could be a PhD.
Nah, because we were talking about this yesterday. Because I used to think MD was... Bear with me.
All right, I'm going to put the mic down.
I used to think that the MD was the state in which you became a doctor. Because...
Just hit the button.
It was MD. And everybody I seen had like graduated from University of Maryland. It was like MD. And I was like, oh, all right. Maryland got a lot of doctors. And then I seen one dude there's like, he went to like Temple and it was like MD. And I was like, well, this don't make no sense. They mean Temple Hills? And then literally was it yesterday? I don't know, someday. And it was someday in the last few, it was explained to me that MD is medical doctor, and then there's like examiner doctor, and then there's like dentistry, DD. She's gonna be a DD, dentistry doctor of dentistry, doctor of dental surgery, DDS. There we go. I remember it. See, I just gotta talk a little bit. Should we go super slow?
No.
Oh. All right.
On that note, we are out. That was a great story.
Hey man,
I
got
follow
a bunch of them. I got a whole bunch of good stories.
I believe you.
You just gotta butter me up to get them out.
All right.